Okay, so when I say
Sir, audio is muted, sir. Yes,
hello, yeah, Lakshmi, is it audible now?
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, all right. So yes, so I was talking about this spark lines. So when we talk about spark lines, what all we have the information here is, let's say we have got this 20 employees and we want to, compare it on the monthly basis, like year on year, month on month, right? Week on week. So we can use this spark lines. With this spark lines, it makes easier to understand like which are high, which are low, and which are at the medium level. So we have got three levels. One is like through line, to column, and win and loss. To create this, we need to click on insert. And here, if you see, here we have got spark lines. Okay. So when I click on spark line, like line here, it is asking for the range. So you need to click it and provide the range. Simple. So by providing this range, it will provide you the exact result to it. So here, if you see, the highest is like 18, and it is starting with the Jan month of 14. 14, then minus 12, which is going down, and then up again by 14, then minus 10. So by this line, trend line, it is easy to recognize. When I click on design, here you see we have got different colors to choose. We can choose the appropriate color which we would like to showcase. Now, in this design, we have got a lot of options like high point. If you want to highlight only the higher points, like for example, 14, 14, 14, 18. So you need to click on that particular cell where you have applied this line, spark line, and then choose the high point. So you'll come to know which is the high point. So high point is here is 18. Okay. If I click on low points, so which is the low point here? Minus 12. Okay. If I go with only negative points, so there will be like one and two negative points, which is highlighting here. Okay, so you can choose different colors, whichever you want. Now here it is highlighting with the negative points. If you want to start with the first point, so this becomes your first. The last point will be your 18. So it depends how you want to showcase your visualization. According to that, you can highlight and showcase. Okay. The same way as we have applied for the line, we can make use of your bar chart also. So for the comparison, you can use bar chart. For trends, when you want to show the trend, like for example, here it is monthly basis. So you can show the monthly basis trend. If you want to compare on the monthly basis, in that case, you can use the bar chart. Go to the column, data range, select it, click on OK. Now, by this way, we can easily come up with the size of the bars. According to the size of the bars, it helps us to define. Now for negative points, you want to highlight with the colors. So you can easily highlight with the mark color. See, for negative, you have got colors. High point, you want to showcase with the green. Showcase with the green, right? First point, last point, low point. By this way, you can highlight and showcase your sparkline. Now, whichever are the data with true or false, yes or no, 0 or 1, right? In that case, you are going to use when here you have got a logical answers, like, true or false kind of stuff. In that case, you can use this, your win and loss. So to apply this, go to the insert, click on win and loss, data range, select it, click on OK. So here it will be only two colors. One goes with the positive ones, one goes with the negative, which are the loss ones. So here there are two losses. Now if I just apply this, you see, so it gets applied across all. So what is the shortcut key is? Select the data till where you want. Control D is the shortcut key, or Control C and Control V, which normally we do it. Okay. So by this way, you can highlight and show this. Okay. Clear? Is it clear? It's very easy and you can easily make it up. Yes? Any doubts? Yes, no, anything?
सर वो रिबन बॉक्स में हम ये लेते हैं ना सर डिजाइन ऑप्शन वो कैसे मिलेगा सर हमें उसका शॉर्टकट की रहेगा क्या सर
नहीं, जब तक आप कोई भी इमेज नहीं बनाते हो, not only this, any chart you create, when you click on it, automatically you'll get this design type. See now. See, यहाँ पे
ओके
देखो. अभी मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक कर रहा हूँ तो there is no design tab here, right? On the data.
हम्म
Okay. So, यहाँ पे देखो नहीं है. मैं जैसे ही कोई भी यहाँ पे स्लाइसर में आ रहा हूँ. देखो, डिजाइन टाइप आ गया. Right? Got it?
यस सर
हम्म. जब भी आप कोई भी चार्ट क्रिएट करते हो वहां पे आपको डिजाइन टाइप आ जाएगा. राइट? ओके, चलो. नाउ पिवट टेबल प्रैक्टिस किया ना तुम लोगों ने, तो हम स्लाइसेस देखेंगे आज. जो हम फॉर्म कंट्रोल्स पे चार्ट कनेक्टिविटी कर रहे थे ना, so the same thing we can do it on the slicers like this way. If you see, so this acts as your filters here. When you click it, your chart starts to work on that. These are called as slices. So slices are basically when you create any pivot table, on that pivot table you can apply the slices. Okay. So we are going to learn today the part of slices. All right, we'll see one by one how to do it and how to create it. Okay, let's take the data first. Now let's say this is the data where we have got serial numbers, tower, department, managers, employee, date of joining, year, month, day, salary, and incentive. Okay. So these are all the specific columns what we have got in our database. Now let's say if I want to create a pivot table. So how to create it? We will see. So what is the shortcut key to create a pivot table?
Alt DF, sir.
Alt D F.
Yeah.
So the shortcut key Alt D P F.
PF.
Right. Got it. Okay. All right. So let's see how to do it. So control is A to select the data. Alt DPFS to create the pivot. Now here, let's say we want to create a table. Now let's say first to understand the data, what all data we have? We have got department, we have got managers, employees, and their date of joining with their salaries and intensives. So salaries and intensive becomes your measure fields where you have got the information of amount, right? That is where you can measure it. But these are all these fields are what dimensions. Okay, these are all your dimensions. So we have got here the information of all the list of employees with us. Okay. Now in this case, what we'll do is, let's begin with our pivot table. Now let's see if I want to showcase my managers with their respective departments. Okay. With their respective departments, we want to know the managers and the count of employees. To create that, what we would require, let's say I'll bring the managers over here. So how many managers? I've got 3 managers. When I say department, I've got domestic and international. So if I create this chart, so here, what would be the measures would I'd like to showcase? I would like to showcase is domestics and international. So in that case, if I bring the employees into the values, so what I'm getting here, I'm getting the count of what are these counts? 52, 48, 18, 2003, What are this?
Count of employees, sir.
Right, count of employees. We have got count of employees. Now, when I say count of employees, I've got here manager names. Okay. Now, according to this, I've got my department also and manager list also. Now, what I can do, I can copy this whole pivot here and I can paste it here. And to make a copy of it, now instead of count of employees, I can come up with the salaries. So by this chart, what do you understand from this chart? From this chart, you came to know about respective managers with their departments and their count of employees. Now below chart, what do you understand through this below chart? Sorry, below table, pivot table, what did showcase? What kind of information in this table you find now?
Salary of manager.
Salary of?
Manager, sir.
No,
Salary of employees, sir.
no, this is also a half answer. How you're gonna explain this chart table? How you're gonna explain it? Look it carefully. Provide the complete details, complete answer. Yes.
Grand total of
What grand total? Obviously, everything will be grand total only, na, Papa? What exactly this table is carrying the information you tell me about? How you are going to explain it? What exactly it is trying to showcase in this view? Explain in detail. What exactly? How you are going to explain?
The first table is showing us how many how many employees are working in a domestic and international, and it's a grand total of that. The first table is showing, and the second table is showing as a domestic employees salary and international employees salary and grand total of that.
Yes, Lakshmi, correct?
Yes, sir.
Still it is missing. Still with the complete information to be explained is missing. What? As she has mentioned, with the domestic and international salary. Okay, only that much? What else?
Some of the employees also, sir, here we have a manager one in a domestic 52 and 48 employees.
There are
They have
nowhere,
a salary for the totals.
there are nowhere employees names here. Nothing employees here. We did not drag anything related to employees. So you need to say, so here you are finding as salary, right? Split of salary on what level? Manager level.
Okay.
Got it? So here you have got managers salary split for domestic and international department. Got it?
Yes.
Got it? Now you have got
Yes, sir.
domestic and international. With the manager level, it is splitting the whole salary. Okay. Manager 1, what is the
Okay, sir.
salary? Manager 2, what is the salary? Manager 3, what is the salary? Yes. So by this way, it is giving the breakup of salaries. So every manager, how much he is spending on his employees, or one particular manager, how many salary he is spending on his employees. You can come up and overcome with the this table. Got it? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, the same way, if the question was asked, just provide me the department wise yearly split of salaries. So what you will be creating here? How you will be creating? So we would be requiring years, right? According to the years, domestic and international. Yes.
Yes.
So what here it will be like, you will name this as like years. Yes. So this becomes year. So by every year, you are going to get the split of salaries.
Yes.
Yes. So it all depends upon the requirement, and according to that requirement, you are going to create the tables and you are going to showcase into the visualization. Okay. Now, when it comes to the part of charts, so what are you going to do? You're going to select the data from where it is starting with. And rather than selecting the whole table here with the grand total, we are going to select the headers and with their values, excluding your grand total over here. Okay. If I say insert and if I say column chart, now I'll get the breakup of what two level. One is domestic, one is international. So any managers which is handling both the departments will get highlighted with two bars. Here you see 1 and 2. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Here if you talk about manager 1, we have got only domestic, right? And in the manager 3, if you see only international, so you're finding only one bar, right? So this is called as side by side bar. Okay. In the side by side chart, what happens? You're able to find, yes, the charts. Okay, outside end. Now you see 52, 48, 18, right? Here domestic. Here if you check, the blue color goes with your domestic and the red goes with your international. Yes,
Yes, sir.
right? Domestic and international. Same thing goes on this chart as well. If I select, what happens if I select all C? When I go to the insert and column. Now check the difference. If I go to the layout, data labels, outside and you see the answer what I'm getting. Yeah. So it is working on your this much of data only. Okay. It is not including your grand totals. All right. So if you select also, there will be no issues. Now if I select this year and if I choose domestic and international, and if I go with, as I'm talking about years, I can go with the line chart. If I choose the line chart, see. So here what is happening now? Year on year comparison of 2 years. Okay. So this belongs to your domestic salary and this belongs to your international salary. Every point is going to explain about each year, right? Each point. If I again turn on the labels, Okay, so how to change this in the units form? Right now it is in millions, right? How to
Yes,
change
sir.
it? How to do that? Yes?
Yes, sir.
What? Yes, sir. How to change it? Go to the axis
Hi.
options. See, double click on the axis, the numbers. Okay. Then go to the axis options, display unit, make it millions. Okay. Come back to the number, decimals if you want to keep it or you want to remove. Okay. Yes. See this. Right now what we have got like 50.847. If I have to change this, yes, go to the label options. You see again you have got values, category name, serial name. Right now it is showing values. What is values here? Values are the like 50.87, 46.47. This is the overall value of an salary of that particular year in terms of millions. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Where to change it? Say it does not change it. Where we do it usually? Yes. Where we are going to do this? Okay, I want you both of you to change this decimal. I don't want this decimals. I want the original whole number 50, not 0.85, not 0.36, 49.41. I want only 49, 52, 43, 58. Okay? Yes?
Sir, in
Okay, sir.
ribbon only date here, sir.
What?
In a home bar, we have a option this, sir, in a general, below the general.
What do you think it will work? Check and confirm. Okay? In
Okay, sir.
general, see, it is graded out. When you are using pivot, you try and send me the screenshots or send me the answers. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Like
Okay.
you can use the gender, right?
Okay, sir.
All right. So these are the ways how you are going to create the chart. Now coming to the part of slices. So what do you mean by slices and how to use it? Okay. How to create the slices and how you're gonna use it. We'll see now. Let's take the data, copy it, Control N, Control V. What was the shortcut key? Or DPF or DPF. Now let's create a view. Let's say we have got list of towers. What all towers we have? Let's see. So if I go to the tower, here I'm able to only BPF devices. Okay, when I go to the base data, this is my base. Let's take this. Okay, now let's create. So I've got BPO, KPO, different towers. I've got BPO, IT, ITS, KPO. Okay. Now I want to create a pivot. So what I'll do, let's say I've got list my towers. So I've got BPO, IT, ITS, KPO. Let's say if I want to give this as a filter option. Filter option. So if I talk about department, I've got different departments here. Okay. I've got my list of employees. If I talk about, so when I talk about employees, I've got like 10,000 employees. Okay, I've got 10,000 employees with the date of joining, year, month, day, salary. Okay, now I'll bring the department and let's say months. So you see, I've got 1 to 12 months. Okay, I've got my salary. If I go with this, so this information is related to my sum of salaries of each department. Okay, each department. Now, if I bring the tower into filters, okay, usually how we did till now, whenever we have got a filter option, we have given the end user to use this filter. Right now, let's say if I use the BPO, right now it is BPO with the domestic and international. If I choose IT, so it uses IT, use the information of IT. The same way, we have got one more method to do, one more feature and option available in pivot is that is called as slices. Okay, so we can make use of slices. How? Let's see. Okay, now instead of bringing this into report filter, what I'll do, I'll go to the insert and I'll choose the slicer one. So when I say slicer, see, I'll get all the headers which are available in your data tab. That is your headers in your data. Okay, see this. These are all your fields. So these are here also the same fields. So when you click on something like right now I'm clicking on a field called tower. So when I click and check top, so you see I've got my slices. Okay, so I've got the slices. Now I've got the list of slices. Okay. Now, if I click on BPO, what is going to happen? See, it is going to showcase only related information department and the salaries of BPO. Okay. When I click on IT, it will show only related to the filtering data of IT. When I click on ITS, I've got IT. So when I click on KPO, I'll get KPO. When I uncheck this filter icon, I'll get again backward switch. Got it? So same like your form control. In form control, where we were filtering out and we were showcasing the information of required clicked value, correct? Here in the same way, in the slices, we are giving an end user a chance to click on the values of that particular filter field. Right now, the slicer is of tower. So when we click on BPO, it will start to highlight the domestic and international information of BPO. Clear? Make sense? Got it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This is the use of slicer. Okay. So at the end, when you are giving a dashboard, you can give a slicer to the end user this way. Okay. So this is the dashboard which you are going to create. With the help of the slicers, your chart will dynamically work. Okay. This becomes not only static chart, but this becomes dynamic chart. All right. So this becomes your dynamic chart. So you can bring all the size slices like year, department, tower, okay? And you can provide in your views. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So you can place your charts once you create. And the charts will start to work on data. So your data is filtered with the help of slices. Yes? Got it? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As your data changes, automatically your chart is going to change. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Right. So here you see we have created on tower. When you go again back, see, right now it is only with the developer. But when I click on slicer again, you see I've got options. options tab. This option tabs only and only belongs to your slicer with different colors, right? With the formatting stuff, you can use it, right? You can then resize your, right now it is in one column where you're finding all the values in one single column. If I increase this with 2, you can make of 2 where you want to use less space. You want to increase the width. What you can do is just increase the columns. What if I make 4 columns? See, 3, 4. So it all will be in single line. Yes. Now you see, I've got all my towers in a single line. I can just shift it at the top. Yes. I can just hold it into the center where you get this icon. So you can easily move it wherever you want. Okay. You want to create the borders, you want to systematically organize it, right? You can do it easily. See, I'll go back to the options. I'll click here. You see, I've got so many styles I can use, which is the appropriate and suitable to my visualization colors. I'm going to use it. Okay. Yes, makes sense.
Yes, sir.
I'll insert some columns so that it will not overlap. Now you see, systematically my style, it is ready. If I want, I can decrease the size. See, okay, this is one. Now I can bring one more chart. And now I can bring the chart on this. I can select this data. I'll go to the insert and column chart. So see, my column chart is ready. I'll just go to the layout, labels, outside and center, inside base, inside and center. Okay, I can just show this. Again, I need to double click it. Yes, label options, numbers, fill, border. You can choose whichever is suitable. Hmm? This becomes one. Now let's say I want to show another. See, it starts to. All right. This is first one. The appropriate color which you want, and then start creating. If I create one more pivot table. So how to create, if I want to create a pivot table here, what I need to do, how I can create it from here only without going to the database. Yes, Lakshmi, Monica,
Sir, again we has to insert that, sir. The short form.
already here. See, it is asking for the reference is not valid. It is asking for the range. So when it asks for the range, select this. Again, you need to go back to the data, select it. Okay. Then next, then click on open. So you see step 3 in the wizard, what it asked for, where exactly you want. So we want this time into existing worksheet. See, I'll show you once again. Go to the insert, pivot table, click on it. It is asking for the range. If you have already named this table, then provide the name or else provide the cell reference. Like what would be the cell reference here? A12 J 10,001. Okay, this becomes your table range. Now you see it is existing worksheet. Existing worksheet means in the sheet 5, N5 is the cell where it is going to start. Got it here, right?
Yes, sir.
Now here, let's say department-wise manager split or department into the columns and managers into. Now let's say if I want to know the salaries. Yeah. Now you see in this chart, what I'm trying to showcase is manager-wise salary split for the departments. Yes, department-wise manager salary. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Now I'll select this. Go to the insert, pivot table. I can't do that because I need to select the appropriate data. Go to the column and choose the condition. You want phone or cylinder, anything which you. Now see, my chart is ready. So there are different ways of showing this chart. When I double click on this access points, I'll go with millions. Close. Okay, right now, every color is resembling your type of department. Yes. So every color belongs to the each department. Yes, right now these numbers are in millions. Now again, where to go for the labels? Go to the layout, data labels, show. Yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now if I want to bring the slicer, what I can do, I'll go to the insert, click on slicer. This time I want to bring it on the part of. So I'm showing department, I'm showing the managers. Okay. Tower is already here. Yeah. So if I go with here this time. So you see I've got list of layers. Yes. Now for this, what I'll do, I'll try to make use of multiple columns. Yes. Okay. So I can
Yes, sir.
use some multiple columns. See, right now it is working only on one chart. Yes. 1987, 88,
Yes,
89.
sir.
What if I want to make use of 1987 here also? Yes. So simple. Right click on the slicer. Go to the pivot table connections. See, check mark this. Same like Tableau. With Tableau connect with the sheets, right? Multiple sheets, selected sheets. Yes.
Yes, sir.
The same way here, we are going to choose the selected sheets. Like pivot table 6 and 7. So behind this, we have got a pivot table, right? That pivot table is table number 6. Right now, what we are creating here is table number 7. Okay.
But sir, it is in the same sheet, na sir?
See, there is no matter of any sheet. This sheet, that sheet, this table, that table, different sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wherever it is. But those pivots are created with the same data source, na Baba?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we can create the connectivity. Now you see, if I click on 1987, see here also numbers are changing. If I turn on the values, you'll get an idea the change of values with the help of the filter. Let's say these are the numbers, right? See, here also numbers are changing. Yes, getting it? So
Yes, sir. Got it.
yes, same thing you can do it for tower also. Click on tower, right click, your table connections, go and connect it with the Pivot table 7. Now, if I click on BPO, see, it will give manager 1, 2, 3. BPO salary. That is salary details. Okay? Yes.
Okay, sir.
If I click on IT, it will work on IT. If I click on IT, it's by this way. Now, what you can do whenever you are creating different slices with different charts, you can connect those pivots with each other in simple clicks. All right.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can you practice this? I'll
Mm-hmm.
store this recording and I'll share the link. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
As you have created already with the form control, now the same thing you create with your pivot table, create the charts and create the slices, dashboard on the slices. Okay. You can
Okay,
go,
sir.
you can go to the chart of slices. Okay. And if you want for your reference, you can just look into this chapter. Okay. There is one chapter here, dashboard. If you shift this, see, backhand, you see, here are your charts for it. Okay. We'll get an idea whenever you're clicking what is happening. See, here when I selected on 1 month, so here only 1 month is reflected. So this whole chart is depending upon this pivot table. Okay. And the slicer is working on this particular slicer. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So all behind all these charts, there are pivot tables. Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Perfect. I'll share this recording, go through it, practice it, and then.